Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. Life is a journey filled with endless opportunities, challenges, and turning points. Every human being longs for a better future, a life of meaning, prosperity, and fulfillment. Yet too often, people fall into the trap of hoping that their circumstances will magically improve without effort. They wait for the perfect timing, for luck to strike, or for external events to suddenly align in their favor. But Jim Rohn, one of the greatest motivational thinkers of our time, reminds us of a profound truth. Your life does not get better by chance. It gets better by change. This statement may seem simple, but it carries a powerful principle that can completely reshape the way we approach life. At its core, it means that transformation and progress are not accidents. They are intentional results of the changes we choose to make. Let's dive deep into the meaning of this quote and explore how applying it can unlock a brighter, stronger, and more successful version of ourselves. The illusion of chance. Many people believe that luck determines the outcome of life. They see successful individuals and assume that fortune simply favored them. They think, if only I were born into a rich family, if only I got the right opportunity, if only the world were fairer, then I'd have a better life. This mindset is comforting because it removes responsibility. It suggests that success is outside of one's control. But relying on chance is like buying a lottery ticket and hoping to win. The odds are against you. You might wait years, even decades, for circumstances to improve on their own, only to realize nothing has changed. Chance is unpredictable, unreliable, and often disappointing. Jim Rohn's wisdom pushes us to abandon this passive outlook. He tells us that life does not reward waiting, it rewards action. If you want better health, better finances, better relationships, or better happiness, it will not come by accident. It will come because you change something about yourself, your habits, your mindset, your priorities, or your strategies. The power of change. Change is the true driver of progress. Every major achievement in human history, whether in science, business, or personal growth, was made possible because someone decided to change something. Change is about taking ownership of your life and shaping it into the future you want. When Jim Rohn says life gets better by change, he isn't just talking about dramatic transformations. Change often begins with small, consistent steps. Waking up earlier, reading books, learning a new skill, managing money wisely, or speaking with confidence. These small adjustments, repeated over time, compound into life-altering results. Think about a person who is overweight and unhealthy. If they continue to wait for the right time or hope that they will somehow wake up fit one day, nothing will improve. But if they change their eating habits, commit to regular exercise, and adopt a healthier lifestyle, their life will gradually improve. It is not chance that makes them healthier, it is change. Why people resist change? If change is so powerful, why doesn't everyone embrace it? The answer lies in human nature. Change is uncomfortable. It requires effort, discipline, and the courage to step into the unknown. Most people prefer the comfort of familiar routines, even if those routines are harmful. For example, someone might stay in a toxic relationship because leaving requires facing fear and uncertainty. Another person might stay in a low-paying job because they are too afraid to learn new skills or take risks. People cling to what they know, even if it prevents them from growing. But here's the truth. Growth never happens in the comfort zone. Change demands discomfort. It pushes us beyond our limits and forces us to evolve. That's why Jim Rohn's quote is not just motivational, it is a challenge to take responsibility for your life no matter how hard it feels. The role of responsibility. The foundation of change is responsibility. To change your life, you must first admit that you are responsible for where you are today. This doesn't mean blaming yourself for every problem, but it does mean recognizing that your choices, habits, and attitudes have shaped your reality. Jim Rohn often said, "If you don't like where you are, move. You are not a tree." This humorous reminder highlights the fact that human beings are not stuck. Unlike a tree planted in one spot, you can adapt, improve, and move towards something better. Taking responsibility is empowering. It means you no longer depend on luck or other people to save you. It means you have the power to change your future through your own actions. Once you accept this truth, change becomes possible. The areas of change that matter most. If you want your life to get better, where should you focus your change? Jim Rohn emphasized 4 major areas: mindset and philosophy. Your thoughts shape your life. If you believe success is impossible, you won't even try. But if you adopt a growth mindset, believing you can learn, improve, and adapt, you open the door to endless opportunities. Habits and daily disciplines. Success is built on small disciplines practiced consistently. Reading for 30 minutes a day, saving money, exercising regularly, or practicing gratitude may seem small, but over time they change your entire destiny. Skills and knowledge. The marketplace rewards value. If you want more opportunities, you must grow your skills. Learning communication, leadership, technology, or business skills increases your worth and creates new possibilities. Relationships and environment. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." If you surround yourself with negative, unmotivated people, you will stay stuck. But if you change your environment and choose to spend time with positive, ambitious individuals, your life will elevate. Change versus chance in real life. Let's look at some real-life examples of how change, not chance, creates progress. Financial life. A person struggling with debt may hope for a lottery win, but lasting financial improvement comes from changing spending habits, learning to invest, and building multiple income streams. Career growth. An employee waiting for a promotion may feel frustrated, but by changing their approach, taking on challenges, improving skills, and networking, they create opportunities for advancement. Relationships. Someone who constantly attracts unhealthy relationships may blame bad luck. But real change comes from working on self-esteem, setting boundaries, and seeking partners that align with their values. Health. People who want better health cannot depend on chance. They must change diet, exercise, and lifestyle choices to see real transformation. In all these cases, waiting for chance only prolongs the problem. Choosing change creates solutions. The ripple effect of change. One powerful truth about change is that it doesn't just affect one area of your life, it creates a ripple effect. For example, deciding to change your health by exercising daily not only improves your body, but also boosts confidence, energy, and productivity. That confidence might help you take risks in your career, which could lead to financial success. In turn, financial stability can reduce stress and improve your relationships. This is why change is so powerful. One small shift can create a chain reaction that transforms your entire life. The courage to begin. The hardest part of change is starting. Many people know what they need to do, but they hesitate. They wait for the perfect moment, which never comes. The truth is, there is no perfect time to change. The best time is now. You don't need to change everything overnight. Start with one small step. Read a book that inspires growth. Wake up 30 minutes earlier. Save a little money. Speak kindly to someone. Each small change builds momentum, and over time, those changes compound into a life you never imagined possible. Because at the end of the day, it is not chance that makes life better, it is change.